Stephen, I'd imagine you're a quite frustrated man after that, but I should say it's a really positive performance for your team.
I thought we were organised first half, getting in all square. We felt as if we had a couple of good moments. I wouldn't say we peppered their goal or anything like that, but I thought we had a couple of good moments down the wide areas in terms of Adam Corbett and Mikey Anderson going down there, and probably our final ball let us down. And just final decision, maybe the boys up top, Matty Yates and Thomas Orr, had a couple of good combinations and just didn't make the right final decision. So we felt as if, even although they had a couple of chances, we had a couple of good moments as well. And towards the end of the half, Craig Bryson made a great last third man run, and it was that's obviously what we're looking for him, and almost he cut it back and cleared it off the line. So we could have been ahead at half time. And I was really happy with the organisation of the team. But I said, look, we were here last year, we were actually leading, and the big test was, can we hold out? And Partick Thistle are a real quality side. They're a couple of leagues above us, so you're expecting a tough spell in the game. But having said that, I thought we were going to weather it until we made a mistake, and that's what I said to the boys. I'm not accepting it this year, but I thought the goals could have been preventable, even although they did had quite a few chances, but the goals could have been preventable and we could have done better in those instances. So we need to improve in that, and that's a big one where we are just not accepting it this year. We want to make sure that we're going to be airtight at the back, and obviously for front two back we're going to be airtight, and everybody needs to work hard. So there's a couple of disappointing aspects second half for me, but overall, as you say, I thought the organisation of the team and the effort of the boys was great.
An outstanding save for their keeper, but Matty Yates was first there to go and knock in the rebound. How pleased are you for Matty to open his account for the season?
I was really pleased for Matty because I thought he was absolutely excellent today. I really did. I thought him and Thomas Orr, both of them, led the line terrific. They caused problems when we went to counter. When it up to them, they held it in as best as they can against two physical centre backs. And it looks as if the two of them are working well. And the good news is as well that Will Sewell's just on his way back for injury and should train this week as well. So that gives us more firepower up the top end of the pitch as well. So I was really pleased for they two, and well done on Matty getting his goal.
A bit of obscure red card for yourself. Can you give us your opinion or your take on what happened?
Well, the referee's saying that it's a mandatory straight red card if you held the ball, but the ball was bouncing towards me and I grabbed it because it was bouncing towards me. Their player, because I thought it was our throw-in, their player came up to try and grab it off me. There was nothing really aggressive about it. Eventually he let go because he thought it was our ball, and basically the ref came over and said it was a red card. I think it's Ian McCall just said it was absolutely crazy. But listen, I thought overall the officials were really poor today, and it's, I don't like saying that, but I did for the first game of the season. I thought they were poor.
We've had 3 or 4 games behind closed doors technically. I know there was fans at Berwick, but how was it playing in front of the fans at Oakview again?
Brilliant, and obviously it's a lovely day, and the Thistle fans made it a good environment at the back of the goal. So listen, it was good. It was a decent. I don't like to, be too positive on a defeat. We obviously lost the game, so we'll take the positives out of it, and we'll obviously try and remedy the negatives. But overall, it was great to get the fans back and a good first day at the ground with a new pitch.
And was Adam Corbett at half time? You swapped in for Scott Walker. Was that a tactical, or was there something to do with Adam's?
No, Adam just seems to be getting niggly injuries at the moment. It's frustrating because we want him to get a good run at it and get his fitness levels up coming into the big games. But it is what it is. He's struggling with I think his calf at the moment. But we made a couple of changes. Scotty came on at half time, then Ewan, and obviously we made another 3 late on, trying to get an equaliser. But listen, it's frustrating losing again. This time last year we were sitting with a 2-1 defeat, but I feel as if there was a bit more robustness about us today. I think if we can cut out the mistakes and get the concentration levels a bit sharper, I think we can tighten up and be a real threat going forward as well.
And finally, Stephen, you've actually got the week off now, back into training before we go into the big one next Saturday.
Listen, we want to just work hard and continue to develop on the model that we're creating, and the boys know that. I'm really going after them this year for standards and to try and get this nailed down. But I've got to look at the bigger picture. There was real positive signs today, so that was good. But we really need to tighten up and make sure that we can go and get a couple of victories within this section.
Stephen, thanks. Cheers.
Thank you.